appreciate it.
What does that mean to you, Dirk, that he did that? It's the first time ever somebody's done that.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great moment. All the players coming up to me and congratulating me on my career. So, it's, like I said, it's humbling and very emotional at times.
They keep trying to treat this like a farewell tour for you.
They're making the decision for me, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what the rest of the season brings. But it's been great. I mean, really emotional in some of these buildings. The reception from the fans have been incredible. So much love for sure.
Do you have a favorite Staples Center moment? I know you had a game winner go beyond the bench. You had a little exchange.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be. I mentioned this morning when we beat the Lakers here, and obviously in the playoffs in 11. Stole game 1, and beat him pretty handily in game 2. You know, those obviously playoffs are the most important moments. And to steal 2 on the road against the defending champs. I'll never forget those 2 games, obviously.
Dirk, when it's all said and done, like, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't know. The guy, you know, obviously could shoot a bit. You know, always try to be there for his team, for his franchise. Wanted to win, wanted to compete, wanted to play with his teammates. I don't know, just enjoy competing, enjoy playing the sport that I love.
Dirk, did you expect? I mean, obviously, you haven't made the call on this, but as this has gone on, I mean, could you possibly expect to have this type of reaction just from fans on the road? Could you even fathom something like this happening?
No, not at all. It really started a few weeks ago in Charlotte. That's sort of the first that I remember when they were yelling at the end, "We want Dirk," and then it kind of snowballed from there. You know, it was Boston and Indy and some of those East Coast cities, obviously, where we only go once. And that was incredible. Then obviously MSG in New York was fantastic, and so it's been kind of keep going. And you know, obviously I'm enjoying it and feeling a little better. I feel like I can play a little more than I did a month and a half ago. So I can at least enjoy myself.
As a competitor, you're used to quieting crowds on the road. You know, now road crowds are cheering for you. Is that different? Is it hard to stay locked in a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely different, and you know those moments there a couple of weeks ago in Boston and Indy when fans are just cheering, and I'm trying to force it and actually score a basket for them because I hadn't scored the whole game. And, that was weird. That was definitely weird, and I'm trying to get one in so bad that I'm forcing shots out there. It's a different feeling. I've never had that in my career, but you know, like I said, I'm very appreciative of the receptions, and I'm going to keep pushing it till the end.
You know now that Doc is done, it's probably going to happen again somewhere in another city.
Hey, we'll see what happens. You know, like I said, I had no idea what was going on there when we took the time out, and that was an awesome moment. Also, obviously, career game number 1500. You know, got the game ball, and you know, coming in. Whatever, 20 years ago, you know, my first year struggling like that, you know, would have never thought I'm getting to 1,500 NBA games. So it's been emotional. It's been a great roller coaster career with a lot of ups and downs. But you know, I always try to be there for my team and for my city.
I asked you about tonight's game. You got game 1,500. You guys were there. You could have won, but then it just what happened?
Yeah, you know, we cut it to I think 2 there, and Lou we switched there. Lou had it backed up and made a tough 3 there, actually a deep 3, pushed it back up to 5, and we couldn't score on the other side. I think they had another shot, and it was kind of out of reach again. Like that was the moment when we were right there. We needed just one or 2 more stops and a couple passes at the other end. But overall, a couple things just too easy. You know, Harold with all the layups rolling down, but obviously you pay a lot of attention to Lou off the bench. You know, we trapped him some. We tried to get the ball out of his hands some. Just our rotations at times not crisp enough. Gave up too many layups there, but like I said, given all those layups up, we still had a chance down the stretch to be right there within 2.
Doc said one of his favorite moments of you was you cussing at KG in German. Back in the game. What do you remember about that finish?
Yeah, I mean, me and KG obviously had some good battles, you know. Not only Boston, already started back in Minnesota. You know, he was a intense competitor, fierce competitor. You know, sometimes I'd walk out of the timeout. There was KG already standing right there and walked all the way with me wherever I was walking. He was mirroring my face, so he tried to always intimidate you and beat you down. So we had some great battles and some great words with each other, but at the end of the day, nothing but respect to him and for a great career.
Hey, Dirk, I want to ask you about your rookie, Doncic, this year. How early were you familiar with Doncic before joining your team? And then what surprised you about him throughout the season? What has surprised you about this?
I heard about him obviously when they won the European Championship with Slovenia. And everybody said there was a young kid on the team. He could play, and then followed a little closer the following year in the EuroLeague when they were in Madrid. I didn't really see a whole game, but saw some highlights, and I thought he could play. But I think he exceeded those expectations. You know, he's really an all-around package on the offensive end, whether it's the shot, the drives, the floaters, the passes. He's a big guard. He can see over some of those traps they've been throwing at him, and so he's tough to guard because he's got the whole package offensively, and his basketball IQ is out of this world for 19. I mean, he's not even 20 yet, so he'll be fun to watch, and hopefully for Mavs fans for a long, long time.
One more for Dirk. One more. Back when you were that age.
I'm sorry?
Can you remember how you were?
Oh yeah, you know, these kids are different now. You know, they got the Instagram, the social network, and they love looking at themselves, and they just got a different swag about themselves than I had. You know, I didn't know if I was going to make it in this league, and you know, these kids come in here thinking they're you know, just inclined to make it, and that's how they present themselves, and that's how they play. And he's been confident from day one, and he knows he's belonging here, and that's how he plays.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Dirk.